Vanakkam, Dr. Sampath. My humble greetings to all of you on this occasion of the 8th World Tamil Economic Conference. And may I recognize Dr. V.R.S. Sampath, the organizer of this conference, and together with the High Commissioners of India, Your Excellencies who are present, to all of the distinguished panel of speakers, and to the delegates on this global economic conference hosted by the Madras Development Society for the last couple of years. Indeed, it was a privilege and honor to have hosted this very same conference in the city of Durban in South Africa. On the question of building networks for purposes of business interactions, the World Tamil Economic Conference is becoming a very strong platform for us to connect globally, to build these economic relations and these ties between the different countries of the world where the Indian diaspora is present, but in particular where people of South Indian extraction, people whose roots are in Tamil Nadu, to connect with the rest of the world. I'm a son of the indentured laborer of South Africa. Over 161 years, people left South India to come to work in the sugar fields in South Africa. Today, there are over 1 million people of Indian origin in the port city of Durban who left well before the independence of India. For me, what is important is to build now this global network, as we have already promoted our religion, our language, our culture, and all of the rich values that our forebears left with us. It's time now to increase the volume of business between our respective countries. We would like to see, through this networking platform, through our business connectivity, building stronger bonds, economic links between India and South Africa on the one hand, but in particular between the state of Tamil Nadu and the province of KwaZulu-Natal here in South Africa. Like the city of Chennai, the city of Durban is also a port city. And we believe that a twinning between the two economies can really build the economic linkages and ensure growth and development for our mutual benefit. There are many opportunities that are still there. Whilst the Asian tiger economies are growing, we must ensure that our motherland, that India's economic links are fostered and nurtured, and we must ensure that there is growth happening over the years. And it's time for us to really look at ways and means on how we can quadruple and improve economic links and business linkages between our two countries. The importation and exportation of goods between our two countries, between our two states and cities, can really be enhanced, and we can do this for the benefit of all our citizens. South Africa is a very industrialized economy. It's one of the largest economies in the African continent, and we have a world-class banking audit systems, and I think that it lends itself to good business between our countries. I want to focus between Tamil Nadu and KwaZulu-Natal. And I think there's so much more that we can do. We already have a presence of Indian corporates who are in South Africa, Tata Steel, Mittal Steel, and a whole range of other corporates. But South Africa has rich natural resources: coal, gold, diamond, phosphate, manganese, titanium. And I think that we need to tap into this sector of the economy, on the mineral sector. Port city of Durban is the largest port in the African continent, and we could easily facilitate across the Indian Ocean strong trade links between Tamil Nadu and KwaZulu-Natal. We can really build our economies. I think that it is possible for us to do so much more. And I hope that this platform of the World Tamil Economic Conference can really be the opportunity for us to build these global networks amongst the Indian diaspora, amongst all of our people, connecting our various countries to the Indian motherland, but in particular to the state of Tamil Nadu. We need to look at enhancing the opportunities. And like I said, we have the largest port in the city of Durban, which is your gateway into the African continent. It's so easy for the Indian subcontinent and business enterprises from this part of the world to get into the African economy, which is the future, to rich in natural resources. And like other speakers have mentioned, have not tapped their true potential of developing their economies. We have natural resources, like you mentioned, moringa, like all the precious metals, like oil, but it is about transforming them into monetary terms, into real economy, to enhance the growth and development of the respective countries. And India can play a very important role in developing Africa, catapulting us from this third world economy into a first world economy. And it's possible for us as developing nations. We have the synergy, we have the energy, and we can do it in partnership. And I think we've seen that other Asian economies come into Africa, and a new kind of colonization of the continent is taking place. But we want to build this relationship, strong economic links between South Africa and India, between KwaZulu-Natal and the state of Tamil Nadu, between the city of Durban and the city of Chennai. And this is possible through this, and I'm suggesting this is our platform through the Global Economic Conference that is staged through the Madras Development Society on an annual basis. I think the rich cultural heritage, the links that already exist can be enhanced, but this platform must be for economic growth, looking at tangible business opportunities, going beyond the conference, talking of tie-ups between companies in Chennai and Durban, talking about real business, and let's see how we can help to really grow the trade links between our two countries. And I'm convinced that there are many more opportunities. And outside of this conference, through the Madras Development Society and this Global Economic Conference, would like to open up opportunities for those who want to look into investments into South Africa and the African continent, and also for investments coming into India. I want to thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to wish you well over this festive period, and may 2022 be a year of promise and great expectation and great economic growth and opportunities. I pray and hope also that we'll all stay safe during this global pandemic that is wreaking havoc throughout the world. Economies are being decimated. Small businesses are closing up. But it's time for us to be strong and pray and hope that we will recover fully and that we will see once again our economies restored to their former glory, ensure economic growth for the prosperity of our people. On behalf of the Tamil community of South Africa, I want to wish you well and to say that we will always consider Chennai as our home, Tamil Nadu as our motherland, and that we will continue to build the links. But of great interest, as I indicated, is to build economic linkages between our two states. Vanakkam, God bless you all.